hey. I'm waiting for people to show up. I'm just telling Evelyn that I'm going live so she doesn't make too much noise or she can mute me. You can mute me behind so let's see if anybody's around. Alright, there's one person. Hi guys. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I'm actually gonna try something today. How is this? Can you guys see me better this way? And then the fan doesn't give you guys like seizure warnings? Because I don't want anybody to have those. Oh, hi from the Netherlands, Shug. Good morning. What do you want me to call you, Bag Biz? And hi, Hannah. Oh, good. Okay, so you guys can hear me. You can see me. You can see me well. And the fan isn't bothering you guys, right? Because turning it off is not an option. Hi, Gary. Carrie. Sorry, that's real small. All right, hi, Amy. If I forget that the next time we're in live, please remind me. I'm not good with names, but I will try. I will try. It's nice to see you guys. Oh, hey, girlfriend, how you doing? How you doing? Is you doing? So I decided to come on here and do my update because every time I make a video, I'm like, so how you guys are doing? Good morning. Right now I'm on the bike, which I know you guys probably can't tell because I'm not really doing. Thank you, Tammy. I was like, cramp. Do I call you camp? Cramp? I was like, I don't want to call you cramp. I do not wish to call anyone cramp. But let me try to. Come on now. I wish I could get that to stay up. There we go. So today I thought I would give you guys kind of like a what's been going on with me. These videos are never easy. Number one, I always get really, really nervous. But first, girl, do you see these nails? Girl. Probably can't tell, but these one here and this one here are sparkly. Sparkly. So, quit doing that. Hi, Gretchen. Thank you, Amy. So, let's see where to start. So my last video was just a couple minutes long, and I told you that I was trying to get down to see Evelyn. Well, that's a no-go. And that really upsets me, and I'm going to try not to do the boohoo. Like, we could try, because I have a lot of bad news. Morning, Jenna. Because I've got a lot of shitty news today. So I've got a lot of shitty news to actually share with you guys. So we're going to try the non-boohoo route and see how that goes. So the stuff that she's doing is so intense. Oh, hi, Tony. I do go live every once in a while. I do. I'd say maybe once a month. Live chat, all messages are visible. That's what I want. Can I have that? Hold on, I'm old, and this is not working. Why is this not working? There we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so anyway. Hello. So the stuff that she's doing is so intense and is so hard that having me down there would be gigantic distraction. So we have made the decision that me coming down there for like 3 or 4 weeks would just, it could adversely affect her classes. And I'm sure, where's your water? Where is it? You know what I'm gonna do. Where's your water? I'll wait. I can wait. No problem. I can tell you the rest of my story once you get your water. I've got lots to say. You don't want to hear it. But first get your water. Or Gatorade. Or Powerade. Or Upcal. Coffee doesn't count. Does not count. Mm-mm. I'm not saying coffee's not good for you. I'm not saying don't have coffee. But when I tell you to get your water, get you some water. See fucking messages. Man, these are terrible today. Okay. So either I'm lagging or you guys aren't saying anything. I'll take it. Sparkling water works for me. So, keep the chat rolling, guys, because otherwise I have to keep leaning over to poke it to see if anybody's saying something, because I don't want to miss what anybody said. So anyway, going down to see her is not going to happen, which is devastating for me. But when she graduates and she's going to be having to drive back, we're saving the money to fly me down there like a week or so early and drive back together. So that's what I get to kind of hold on to. That's my goal. It's going to be a long time, but I can do this. I've already done it for over 2 months. Get back in there. Get back in there. I've already done it for over 2 months. This is going to be fun. Being on my own kind of sucks ass, but learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot of what I'm capable of, what I'm not capable of. Like, who knew I could mow a fucking lawn? Who knew I could weed eat? Like, who knew? So, there's just a lot of stuff you learn about yourself when you're completely alone. Oh, Lord Jesus. I had 20 ounces now. I'm drinking coffee, then back to where you go, girl. You got your 20 ounces in this morning. Get it. Get it. Gotta poke it again. There we go. I'm trying not to, like, I haven't even gotten to the bad shit yet. Like, I'm trying really hard. Had your bypass in 2014. You've been an amazing person. Oh, thank you. You were so sweet. Are you on my Facebook or Instagram? If you aren't, you get more of this. Because I post on the every day. Plus, you get to see all my memes. And boy, oh boy, do I share some memes. I don't really try to be inspiring. I don't because I don't feel like I am. I just feel like I'm somebody else who just chooses to share their life in hopes that other people are kind of like me. And I kind of try to corral everybody and be like, please help me. Can you help me and say, can I do this, please? Can you guys help me do this? But I don't wake up and piss excellence every morning. Like, so it ain't like that. That movie is funny and that wording is funny. I get up every morning and piss excellence. No. I weigh a lot right now. I weigh, hold on, that's the bike. I weigh quite a bit. You guys can't tell. I gained a good 20 pounds. So, please don't die on this bike. This is not the way I want to go. So I'm sitting at 250 this morning. It's life. I exercise 5 to 6 days a week. Though I try to watch what I eat, it never happens. It never happens. Thank you, Celeste. Never happens. It would be really funny if I died on an exercise machine or working out. That would be the ultimate cosmic joke for somebody like me. I didn't die when I was almost 600 pounds. I died when I was trying to make myself better. Anyway, anywho, like we're trying not to do the Pity Me for Nirvana show today. But yeah, I did gain 20 pounds and I need to get it off because I can feel it, I can hear it. When I'm working out, I'm puffing and puffing a lot more. Like my heart rate right now is 116, and though I really haven't done much, I really don't. I'm really glad you showed up. Thank you so much. You're just so sweet. I do appreciate it more than you know. Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. I think this pandemic has got everybody just eating everything focused aside. And I commend the ones of you that don't. Girlfriends, boyfriends, they, thems, everybody's, globally, personally. I in fact commend anybody who's able to stick to their shit and have not gained anything or have not gained much. High the fuck five, because this girl can't do it. And I have a revision. So that tells you revisions don't always mean that you don't lose weight, that you can just keep it off. Sorry, like I don't want to burst anybody's proverbial bubble, but I have one hell of a revision and I still gain weight. Honey, if I got 20 pounds of water weight, there's something wrong with me. Just saying. And I take a Okay, let's try that again with 25% less suck. Hydrochlorothiazide or hydrochlorothiazide. It's a water pill that I take for arthritis every 3 days. I take one every 3 days. So I usually lose about a pound, 2 pounds of water weight per every 3 days. So no, I'm fat. Like there's no pill that's gonna take that off. That would be lovely though. So anyway, I had brain MRIs. I had 2. So I had one with contrast, one without. And then I went and saw a neurologist. Well, lovely. So I have chronic migraines. Not a big deal. Lots of people do. But mine affect my vision to the point to where I have to lay down in a dark room and do absolutely nothing for almost the entire day. Plus I'm super nauseous and I can't vomit because of my surgery. I don't have anything that kind of holds that stoma together, so there's nothing in my stomach. So it's just dry heave after dry heave after dry heave. Hold on, let's see what you guys see. The hospital did IV. Yeah, that most people gain about 12 pounds with IVs because of the water and the salt. It's saline solution. I wish I could blame my ass on that, but I can't. No, girl, I can't. So anyway, I had that, and then I went and talked to the doctor. I'll also tell you the medication that I'm taking now. I'll also tell you the medication that I started taking over a month ago for cabeza. So we went and talked to the neurologist, and she's interesting. I'm gonna go with interesting. So you guys know that I have chronic pain. I have fibromyalgia. I have actually been diagnosed. Like, I've had needles shoved in my muscles, and I've had countless tests to show that this is what I have. Those are 31 shots in my forehead, and the rest of my no. Nope. Not today, Satan. Not 31 shots in my head, Satan. I'm good. Nope. I'll keep my migraines. I'll keep them suckers. Like, hell the fuck no. Yeah, she's like, we could do Botox, 31 injections over 3 weeks, and I was like, no. I'm gonna get Botox to fix this shit. Is that attractive? Is that hot? You guys like that? Is that a good time? Yeah, if I was gonna get Botox, it'd be to fill it, like, try to fix my bulldog cheeks. Emgality, yes, that is what I'm taking. Once a month, I'm injecting myself with Emgality. I have a videotape that I took while they were teaching me how to do it, and I wanted to upload it to YouTube, but I'm not sure that would trigger people or make people sick, or, you know, I wanted to show people that it's okay and to not be afraid of it if you're, you know, if you're asked to take injectables. So the first dose of Emgality is you have to have 2 injections. You have to have a booster shot. So I just had it this last week, and so I did 2 of them, and I filmed it, and I wanted to show it with you guys, but I'm just not sure like how you guys feel about it, so I don't know if I'll show it or not. See, that's what I was saying. I thought if I could show you guys that I can do it, then maybe, you know, you guys wouldn't be so afraid to try it if you need to do it. Or if you're, you know, you have to do insulin or something like that, or you got to give yourself an injection for IVF or anything like that. And yes, so I've seen a fairly good decrease in my head. I've had no side effects at all, and you're not supposed to, because this is well tolerated. It's called Emgality, EMALIG. Shit. Hannah, can you write that again, because I can't spell worth a damn. We don't spell on this channel. So yes, it is working for me. Some people lose their hair, so I'm kind of looking at my hair and like brushing my hair, and I'm like, how you doing? You doing all right? You still in here? We still doing it? Some people gain weight, and I'm like, well, I already gained weight, so I can't blame it on that. I can blame it on the other one though, by God. We'll get to that one too. Did you try? And she didn't want to give me that one because it causes constipation. I'm so happy for you, Hannah. Like, I know how bad that shit is, and with my distal constipation would be a really big deal, But I tried Topamax, like I tried sumatriptan, Maxol, like we kind of went through the gambit before we decided on Emgality. And you know, I really don't want to lose all my hair. Not everybody does. Not everybody does, but you know what? I lost a shit ton of hair when I had my gastric bypass, and so there you go. Migraines since I was a kid, and aspirin daily. I had 2 migraines in the last 3 years, which when I started on aspirin. Let's see here. Hold on. So, have you thought about trying reality, it's FDA approved. I'm not trying to sell anybody on medication, okay? Like, don't come at me like I'm trying to tell you what you take. I'm just telling you what's working for me. And that is what the neurologist told me was the one that she did not want to give me was the like the one you mentioned, Aaron. So I'm gonna keep going, damn. And so she put me on this one. So never talked about my MRI, like never mentioned my MRI. She did happen to mention my pain medication, which every fucking doctor I have seen here has. Like, if they don't tell you that you need to lose weight, which they all do, all of them do, I'm like, you fuckers, you just, it's gonna take one of these days where I absolutely just go off on a doctor and be like, look the fuck here. You don't talk to people like this. You don't blame. Ooh, it makes me mad. You don't blame everything on somebody being fat. You don't know fat. Like, you've never been fucking fat a day in your life. You don't know what it's like. Quit blaming everything on that. That's so fucking annoying. I'm like, look for something else instead of blaming it on, you know, the fucking obvious. Yes, I'm fat. Breathe, Nirvana. Just breathe. I get heated. I get heated. People are fucking ridiculous. So she tells me, and thank you, I posted some good ones today. If you're not on my Facebook and Instagram, you are missing out because I post memes every day. So anyway, what was I gonna tell you? I'm gonna tell you something. So yeah, I take it every fourth Wednesday is when I take the shot. And like I said, I have a video of it, of them walking me through it, even though I've had Lovenox shots where I had to administer them myself after my gastric bypass and after my band was put in. So it really didn't bother me that much. Well, I mean, this didn't bother me at all. It didn't hurt because it's subcutaneous. So I just put it in my stomach meats and didn't feel a damn thing. Yes, Jay, they would. The first fucking thing, they weigh you, and then they're like, oh, well, you know, your finger would probably feel better if you weren't fat. Yeah, how's that gonna help my ear? Tell me something. So your leg's broken. You walk into, well, you roll into the doctor, and you know they weigh you and everything because they can do that. They have ones where you can be weighed on a wheelchair. They have those. And the first words out of their mouth are, you know, you're about 50 pounds overweight. Technically, for someone my size, I'm supposed to weigh like 180. Here's your 180. Here, I'll give you another one. That one, this one's in my pocket. I keep it there for special occasions. So technically, I'm supposed to weigh 180 pounds, and I don't. And without skin surgery, I won't. And probably with skin surgery, I won't. Ridiculous ass shit. They ask for too much. I'll tell you guys more about Evelyn here soon because I know you guys love my baby. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, so you go in there with your broken foot, and then the first words out of their mouth is like, oh, you know, you probably wouldn't have broke it, but you're about, you know, 50 some odd pounds overweight. And that's what happened to me when I broke my ankle at a gym on a bike, trying my damnedest to make myself better. The ER doctor told me that had I not been overweight, I probably wouldn't have broken my ankle. I'm sorry. I didn't realize being overweight is the reason why all my bones are breaking. Because that's the first like actual breakage I've ever had, ever. I broke my toe when I was 2 years old, and that's it. Never broken a finger, never broken anything else. I need a hip replacement, but that's just due to genetics. My mother had her knee replaced, my brother had his hip replaced. Genetics fucking sucks. Being really overweight deteriorates your joints. That's just shit happens. So anyway, Evelyn is doing fantastic. She's very stressed out. If you didn't hear the very beginning of my conversation, we were trying to get down there in September. That is not going to happen. It's just too much. Having me down there with her is too hard on her because I'm a really big distraction. She just wants to cuddle me and, you know, snuggle and talk and stuff we normally do. And that's just, it's not a possibility. It's just not a possibility. So, amen, Erin. She's staying safe. She doesn't leave the house barely ever just to get food. She is trying her best to keep herself COVID-free. My mother was exposed. My mother told me this morning, because I talked to her this morning, if you're not on my Facebook or Instagram, you're missing out because I post pictures of me and my mama. Hold on. Out of breath. Trust me, talking and working out at the same time is not as easy as you think. So she told me that yesterday, while she was at work, rooms are supposed to say there's a COVID patient in this room. In the computer, it's supposed to tell you that this person is either positive or this person has been in contact with, or this is why they're here. Well, nothing was in the chart, nothing was in the computer, and nothing was on the door. So even though she had her mask on, she didn't have full PPE, which is what she would normally have for a COVID patient. So she's been exposed because that lady came back positive. So if you guys don't know, my mother's 70. Just breathe, Nirvana. Just breathe. She would not do well. I don't even have to say it. So let's just pray that that doesn't happen. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. So just put out into the air, into the great wide yonder. And if you are religious, please just, does anybody else's screen keep blacking out? Am I blacking out? Because it doesn't show anything for me. I'm so sorry for your loss, Amy. I really am. I cannot even imagine, and my heart goes out to you in 50 million ways. I don't know how to fix that. Is it so horrible that it's annoying? Or is it just every once in a while? Like, as long as you guys can hear me, are you happy? Because if I start it again, I'm going to lose most of you. This is not the best tablet to do lives on, but this is the only thing I have because Evelyn sits on my iPad. So that's what we do. She sits on my iPad all day while she's studying, and I'm so sorry it's blinking. I don't know what to do about that. Like I said, if it's too much, I could try to restart it, but I don't know if you guys will come back if I do. Do you guys want me to try to restart it? You gotta let me know. You'll have to come back to the channel and find me again. I love you guys too. Like, is it like flashing? Like is it like strobe lighting, you guys, or is it just like kind of breaking in and out? So it's strobe lighting, you guys. Flickering, I've got a note from the doctor saying I just got exposed from the nurse and my doctor. You know, even if I lose some of you guys, like, I don't want to, I don't want to cause a seizure for somebody, because I also need to talk about that. So I'm going to restart this because there is probably somebody who does have seizures and will end up having one and then blame me, and then they'll take my channel away. So I'm going to restart and see how it goes. I'm so sorry. Please let me know when that kind of shit starts, because I can't see it on my end. So hold on, guys.